It's time for another amazing episode. And today we re-dive into the world of science and adventure with a special episode called Life Lessons from Super Scientists for Kids, where we uncover the secrets of the universe and learn valuable life lessons along the way. So fasten your seatbelts. Grab your lab coats because we're about to embark on a journey filled with scientific wonders and exciting discoveries. Who knows? We might just find the answers to some of life's biggest questions while we're at it. So let's get ready to explore, learn, and have some fun in the name of science. After all, science isn't just about formulas and experiments. It's about understanding the world around us and our place in it. And who knows? Maybe one day you'll all be the one making groundbreaking discoveries and inspiring the next generation of young scientists. Just remember to stay curious, keep asking questions, and never give up on your dreams. Welcome to my channel, where every day we solve problems and discover cool stuff. Today, we are going to look at 3 super smart scientists and the cool lessons they learned us. First, we will meet Marie. Then, we will talk about Albert. Then, we will look at Jane. First, let's check out Marie. Marie was super curious about the world. When she was just a little girl, she loved to ask why. She wanted to understand everything. As she grew up, she became a famous scientist. She found new ways to see the tiniest parts of the world. These tiny parts are so small, you can't see them without a special tool called a microscope. But Marie didn't stop there. She also discovered something very special inside these tiny parts. It's called radium. Radium makes doctors' tools glow so they can find cancer early and help patients feel better. Marie was so excited about her discovery. But being a scientist isn't easy. Sometimes experiments don't work, even if you try a lot. Some people thought Marie would fail, but she didn't give up. Even when things were hard, she kept trying. Finally, she got results and proved that people's size doesn't matter. With enough effort, anyone can achieve their dreams. Wow, that's a great lesson. No matter what happens, keep trying. Even when things seem impossible, you can still succeed. Next, let's look at Albert. Albert was a little different from other kids. He had a big imagination. When he was a boy, he liked to daydream. He would imagine what it would be like to ride a beam of light or to jump from planet to planet. Albert loved to think about space. He wondered, how big is the universe and how does it work? As Albert grew up, he became a smart scientist. He made groundbreaking discoveries about how the universe began. He figured out that time and space are connected in a stretchy, bendy way. His ideas are hard to understand, but they've helped us map the universe. Albert knew a lot about the universe, but he still had questions. He knew there were mysteries left to solve. And that's okay. Asking questions is part of being a scientist. If you want to learn, you have to ask. How and why? Don't be afraid to ask questions. Be curious about the world around you. You never know what you might discover. And now, let's take a look at Jane. Jane loved animals, especially chimps. When she was a child, she read books about chimps in the jungle. The book said that chimps live a simple life. But when she went to Africa to study chimps, she saw something different. Chimps fight and have families and emotions, just like humans. Jane learned that humans are not the only ones with complex feelings. Jane didn't just sit in her office. She spent time with the chimps, eating, sleeping, and playing with them. She wanted to understand their lives. Jane discovered that chimps use tools. They make weapons to hunt, and they pass their knowledge down to younger chimps. She also learned that chimps can get sick and hurt, just like us. So Jane started speaking up for chimps. She worked with others to protect chimps and their homes. She showed the world that animals are not just pets or objects. They are living beings who deserve love and respect. Jane taught us that caring for animals and nature is important. We should work together to protect the environment. Which scientist did you like the most? Do you want to be more like Marie, Albert, or Jane? All these scientists were different, but they shared common traits that helped them succeed. Now, let's see if you can guess what those traits were. Are they curious, kind, hardworking, or helpful? Well, Here's a hint. It's all about attitude. Your attitude can affect everything you do. If you have a positive attitude, you can face challenges with confidence and resilience. Marie had an unstoppable attitude. No matter how many times her experiments failed, she kept going. Her attitude helped her achieve her goals. Albert had a questioning attitude. He was always curious and eager to learn. This helped him make incredible discoveries about the universe. Jane had a compassionate attitude. She cared deeply about animals and the environment. This inspired her to protect and preserve nature. Being a scientist is more than just wearing a lab coat and mixing chemicals. It's about understanding the world around us and our place in it. And these scientists teach us that no matter who you are, you can make a difference. So what will you do to change the world? Will you be like Maria and never give up? Like Albert and stay curious? Or like Jane and work with others to help animals? Maybe you'll be inspired to become a scientist yourself. Who knows? The world needs more curious, kind, and hardworking people like you to solve problems and make it a better place. When Marie was a little girl, she wanted to be a scientist. Some people said girls can't be scientists, but she didn't listen. She went to school and studied hard. She traveled to different places to learn from other scientists. She never gave up on her dream. Marie's hard work paid off. She became the first woman to win a Nobel Prize. She also became the first person to win 2 Nobel Prizes in different fields. She showed the world that girls can be scientists and that hard work pays off. Albert was born in Germany in 1879. He was a curious kid and loved to ask questions about everything. He was also a good student and excelled in math and physics. When he was 15, he went to college in Switzerland. After college, he got a job at a university. In 1905, he published a paper that changed the world. It explained how light behaves like a wave and a particle. This discovery earned him the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1921. Jane was born in England in 1934. She loved animals and nature. When she was 23, she moved to Tanzania to study chimpanzees. She lived with the chimps in the jungle and observed their behavior. She discovered that chimps use tools. She also learned that chimps have emotions just like us. Her research changed the way we understand animals. She won many awards for her work, including the Nobel Peace Prize in 1977. Now it's time for you to shine. What will you do to change the world? Will you be like Marie and never give up? Like Albert and stay curious? Or like Jane and work with others to help animals? Remember, no matter what you choose, your attitude is key. Being curious, kind, and hardworking will help you succeed. So, what will you do first? Share your thoughts below. We can't wait to see what you come up with. What did you learn today? Which scientist was your favorite? Did you learn something new? Share your thoughts below. We can't wait to hear all about it. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing videos. Thanks for watching. See you next time.